Cool.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Gamedec. I am here with Thrith.
Yes, and we're here in harvest time, which is a
a,
terrible, terrible place.
a capitalist hellhole, indeed. Um, so yeah, we're watching this guy farming loot boxes and who has somehow managed to make the loot box drop rate um
Ridiculous.
ridiculous, and also the chance for rare items.
Mm-hmm. We could ask him about his secret, or we could watch the guy working. And we're still looking for empathy, aren't we? So we
Hmm.
can open up like the cheater thing or the infotainer thing.
Yeah. Ask about disconnecting from the game. Ask about Guy's secret. Ask about the orange folk. Watch Guy work.
I think we have enough programming that watching the guy working might give us some info.
Mm.
Untainted coyote carcass with 1 week decay time ornamented.
Mm.
Are
Yeah.
these procedurally generated drops? I mean, within the game.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're most likely. Um, I mean, there's probably like the game deck probably has a series of these that
Mm-hmm.
will come up. Um, ask about Guy's secret.
Yeah.
Can't talk about.
I could ask with you all day. Empty crate for attracting named insects, ornate for potato beetles. Okay. Just a moment. I am screen capping that. That is too good not to use later.
Ask about orange folk.
Yeah.
Well, they're not as good as me, except maybe for Jack. He's like a machine. Completely off now, and you can't get through to him. Lives in La La Land.
Autumn Infinite Watering Can with the voice of Golden George Stream.
Gorge.
Gorge Stream. Okay.
Yeah. That is exactly the same item as the second one that he picked up while we were standing here.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I recognize Golden Gorge Stream.
The infinite Orden watering can was part of that same thing.
Mm, a big one. Agreed to deliver his loot.
Yeah. The fence. Okay.
Interesting. Ask about the fence's location.
Or why he won't go there personally.
Yeah, yeah, that one.
Time is money. It's losing even right now.
Okay.
I'm not going to get him to pay me because I want him to owe me one,
Right.
which is a different kind of mercenary thinking.
Mm-hmm. But it's more Fey and less capitalist. It's Fruity Betty, yep.
Yeah.
Sell guy's loot. Everything.
Transfer everything to Orange Folks account.
Yeah, I think so. You're one of my regulars and a friend, sweetheart.
Ask about the Orange Folk.
Yeah. be interesting to get another perspective.
Exceptionally effective. Bring me wares, I sell them and transfer the money into their account. Ask about her personal opinion.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They're drug addicts. Games their virtual rehab and act as their supervisor.
Interesting.
Doing anything myself in a while, buy it all off other players.
You can't grow everything from the start, and my fruit will get you seeds that'll develop your ranch faster. Just try them, they're delicious.
So I sell rare items from loot boxes. That's where the real money is. Yeah.
Yep. I think she's been, to use the vernacular, sold a bill of goods on the orange folk.
Mm-hmm.
Just a fun fact.
So this guy's a guild master.
Mm-hmm. Of Rusty Ed's guild, so he may be a guild master of a guild of one.
3 daily stories.
So we have to listen to 3 of his stories to join
Asking
his
what he
guild.
does in game.
Yeah, I think so.
Still mean people possess virtue of curiosity.
They don't know a thing, and you know what they do know? What they do about it?
They ask old timers, say nothing.
Yeah. I've played this game for years.
Throwing carrots, and I know they grow fast with a barrel of ice beside them. Does anyone ask? No, you know why?
I think just listen to him.
Yeah, you tell me it. The Dunning-Kruger effect.
Rookies overrate their knowledge, mentors undersell theirs, but the world is changing too, especially this game. I remember the Saturday morning cartoon, the Saturday morning breakfast cereal joke about, I can't remember the term they used, but it was a term for people that just know enough about Dunning-Kruger effect to misunderstand the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Well, the thing about the Dunning-Kruger effect is there isn't, like, all of the studies on the Dunning-Kruger effect are inconclusive, so that it might not even be a thing.
Yeah. It sounds. I mean, I imagine that there has been serious things because it has a name. There, that style of people these two people studied it, but
Oh no, but it's some. I mean, you don't really get that anymore. You get a whole bunch of peer-reviewed papers, and eventually there's enough mass of knowledge about it that you can kind of say one way or well, no, you can say eventually one way or the other, as once there's enough of a knowledge base built up, and people have looked into it.
yeah,
And they haven't found very much. I mean, if you look at it, rookies overrate their knowledge, mentors undersell theirs.
that's
It feels like something that would be a thing, but when you think about it, not really. I haven't met an old person who didn't appreciate the value of their experience. And I know a lot of young people who know that they don't know anything, but then again, that may be the circles that I run around in.
I also think there is a motivation thing he's missing here, in that
Mm.
some rookies don't want to be told how to do things; they want to learn how.
Yeah, no, this is a thing. Anyway, that was all a digression.
Mm-hmm. It all used to be more true to life, more difficult, and those scallywag youngsters would get the bums rush. Scallywag?
Bums rush? You said something before about hanging around us too much.
Yeah.
Ask to be admitted to the guild, ask about the weather, ask Ed to tell you a story, say goodbye.
Um,
Do we want to listen to 3 stories? I'll do it if you say yes.
I'm not entirely thrilled about the idea, but we keep getting the option to ask about the weather, and that's interesting. Oh no.
Wait, no, that's. So, wait a minute. The birds have been going away. The weather isn't changing all the time.
Yeah. And we know from the previous thing that one of the game devs was replaced by a AI person. But the that game dev that got replaced was Zappa. So I don't really care much for Bob.
I mean, that's true. Um,
That's
I
weird.
I have to do it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, everyone watching.
I've got 3 stores today. The topics are a legendary artifact, how I became sheriff, and old game systems. Which do you want to hear?
Let's start at the top.
Where do you bodies lie still on couches, mine at my place, yours at your place, and sometimes it's all about speed here, especially with duels. Okay. Um. Yeah. Go on.
I I have I have done the grandmother quest in Borderlands. I know how this works.
What? I'm not sure what. I haven't played Borderlands in forever.
Oh, Grandma Torg. There's a particular quest that's legendary, which is just standing there and listening to Grandma Torg
Okay.
prattle on. Um,
You see, you said Torg, and I rather expected there to be more explosions involved.
no, it's a raid boss. You don't do anything. You just sit there and like as a group and listen to her go on and on and on.
Oh
She
God.
she does finish eventually.
Oh God. Okay, just give me Valkyrie's blue circles of death. Thank you.
Challenged him to a sunset duel after he'd spent 12 hours here. He couldn't turn it down. He was good, but I could see his eyes that he'd already lost. His eyelids were twitching with the adrenaline rush. Set him straight.
Yeah, no, let.
That's not a. You are innervated by 2 motor nerves, autonomous and automatic, part of the sympathetic nervous system. When you're tired, the latter turns off and your eyelids droop, even though you consciously try to raise them. He was just exhausted. He wouldn't give up without a fight. He knew that would insult me. Don't get me wrong, he was a good guy.
He just didn't listen to us.
You had discovered his weakness. Maybe if he had money, he could have paid to get his neurons enhanced. Maybe what that's what the poker was for. Never saw him again in here. Maybe he had a breakdown. Was he fed up with his quick fatigue? Sheriff here for a full month before I lost a duel, but I've never forgotten that guy. And a nice vintage Nick.
Vintage Nick, kill them.
Kill them all. I know him.
Did we meet him
In Twisted and Perverted, we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Glad he's still holding up. proceed to tell him we're going to listen to all three.
Yep, let's go ahead. Oh, you can't do them all in a row. We have to
All right.
ask later.
Okay. All right. What do we got? No data. No data. All right. Return and speak to Guy. Let's do that now, eh?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Or do we go back and talk? No, no. We talk to Guy first.
I think the guy is the one we sold the loot for. I think we need to talk to him first.
Before we go back to the.
Yeah, I think before we go back.
All right.
Is the Do you think maybe the misspellings weren't actually deliberate? They're so damn tired.
That's probably why it was degenerating.
When Ack isn't here, so we'll have to do it later.
Yeah, we'll have to. Do you reckon that they are in rehab? No, they are in rehab. Of course.
That's where you get people that are in trouble like this.
Yeah, no, but they're making it's a rehab center. They're not getting paid for those things, but if they don't get a certain number of items to for the
Then they get kicked out.
that well, they either get kicked out or they get or well, they get in trouble at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
What do we have here?
Ooh, we have an
a
empathy. Maybe we can get Infotainer, or we could get one of these two.
We could get sleeves. We could get infotainer. That's a lot of decisiveness for Cheetah.
Yeah, and we don't get that much. That's a lot of empathy for admin.
So, yeah.
What's the Infotainer thing? Sensory celebrity we've seen pop up a lot of times.
This seems like a good one because we have a lot of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you reckon?
Infotainer seems more the way we like to play. And we can't do it because we still need empathy and analytical.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
It's the sheriff.
Say you're going to meet somebody or ask what he wants.
Asked me to talk on Stanley's behalf. Allow me to proceed with the formality. Sheriff of High Rock officially welcome you to our community.
Um,
Beginners and uphold the law. Games rules, that is. Welcome, Rancher.
So that we have some progress to the left already.
Greet the sheriff or don't greet him.
I'm not sure. We started with what do you want, and I'm not sure which. My instinct is to say greet the sheriff, but I'm still majorly distrustful of him. Okay, so oh, it's labeled.
Yeah, distrustful or trusting?
I am not very trusting of him. How about you?
I'm not either. Don't greet him.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Not only will I answer all your questions, but you'll receive something else.
Welcome package and a pouch of coins for your farm. Cool, ain't it? Let's go down to the saloon and talk over a drink. What do you say? Ask about the welcome package?
I think so.
What is this welcome package? Boosts, vanity items, stuff like that. You'll get it soon, but not here. The graveyard isn't a good place for that sort of gift. Let's go. Might have a job for you that will get some more than gold coin. Gamedec.
Interesting.
Let's take a walk. Oh, this is very Wild West.
Indeed. I'm getting Silverado vibes.
It's logged in, 6 weeks left. What? Howdy, Ben. He's looking for an achievement. About to crack the physics behind these bundles. Today's the day, it has to be.
That's weird. Ask about the achievement?
Where's the achievement of the Great Pyramid of Bundles? I'll be the first player to get it.
Okay, that sounds like a whimsical.
They vandalized Mr. Adams again. Here's the saloon. You're blocked from accessing it. Fix that problem prompt. Be my guest.
Ask if it's cheating.
It's one of the privilege of being sheriff. Grant access to the saloon to anyone I want.
Now I'm getting very Tombstone vibes, where the Earp brothers owned a saloon.
What's your poison? Whiskey?
I'm thinking no.
Refuse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the matter at hand. Would you like to begin?
Ask about Stanley. I don't think is.
I don't care about his welcome package.
Neither do I. And the game deck situation is off topic. He mentioned that to distract us.
I'm off to do Stanley a favor when we were in the graveyard. Stanley was waiting for you to be able to log out of the game. You can talk to me if you want. Why did he log out of the game? Hasn't been feeling well. Happens sometimes. You had information for him on some issues in Orange Folk. Is that correct? Inquire about the Orange Folk.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get to that, can you tell me anything about the Orange Dream Farmers? It's there to say they're farmers from a public farm. I was informed that they're the reason you're in harvest time. Stanley is one of them. Mentioned that they have a problem. Bit surprised they didn't ask for my help. Well, they're kids playing on freemiums to pass the time, just for the hell of it. They have no ambition to own a farm. Ask whether the Orange Folk are children.
Mm-hmm.
The Orange Folk really children? Didn't you know that? Yeah, they're kids. I can't figure out why they would hire a game deck.
We could lie to him or ask why he thinks we're a game deck. I don't think decline answering gets us anything.
No. What does... I'm not sure lying to him is the correct thing to do.
No, it's going to be lying is too easy to get you in trouble.
Look, if Stanley's logged out, then Stanley's already in trouble, right?
Yeah.
So do we ask why he thinks we're a game deck or tell the truth? I don't want to insult his intelligence.
With that, which would be what number 4 is.
Yeah,
Uh,
tell the truth.
I think tell the truth. Hopefully, it doesn't drop our progress.
Hired by the farmers for Iron Dream. They have a problem with gameplay stability. They keep getting disconnected.
Um,
Share my conclusions.
yeah, I guess so. I think that's what we're going to be doing at this point.
Exploited for loot box farming. Bodies and their gear overburdened. Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. Outlaw seems too on the nose. Thank you. Thank you, Sierra.
Bet the outlaw is scaring the kids into toiling, giving away their loot.
Sure. I think he's trying to distract us from the actual thing, but I think playing along at this point is our best bet. I need to confirm the outlaw's location.
Find the outlaw's location. Oh, this doesn't feel good.
No, it doesn't.
Ask what he's going to ask you. That's what he expects of me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm going to hide out the guild house. Sheriff can't belong to guilds and enter their houses. Dumb I know, but the rules are rules. Just find out the outlaw works alone or not.
Okay, ask him.
That's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in the meantime? Trying to collect evidence against the outlaw and inform the admins about our plans. Also some real life obligations. It's about the outlaw.
Yeah. I'm thinking this is an ambush that he's going to put us into.
Yeah. Uses many different analysis. Some shady blue black rook, a known hacker. Did a lot of nasty stuff. We want to back our bank, and Mr. Adams gave him an insulting name. Next update should finally fix it. It's about the investigation.
Yeah, I think so. I think our indecisiveness cost us a clue. Or not.
Emphasize your irritation.
Yeah.
Used to it, sadly, you can't turn the sweetheart off. Things to do in Aurelia.
I think shake his hand at this point. Oh, that lady was talking to us.
Should help each other.
That is a costume.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. Oh, it is also time for a new video.